coin community. As you see, I have a 2018D underneath the scope right now. And we're going to just take a look around this coin to see if anybody sees anything odd or different. There's a reason I have this coin here, and we'll get into that in a second. But like I said, we're going to take a quick look at it. I want you to notice something right here out of the gate. If you look at the top of the B, and the bar in the middle of the B right there, there's a little bit of an issue right there. But just be patient with me, folks. We'll get there. Let's take a look at the back real quick. So nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, it looks like a fairly unassuming 2018 penny. But now let's get a little closer to this thing and let's take a look at it. Alright. So when I started looking at this, because I always get closer just to look and see if there's anything that's, you know, odd or strange about the coin. So I looked here and I thought, well, that is just mechanical doubling. That's, you know, something normal on these. It just happens, but, you know, it just struck me wrong that you'll have one or two like this and then all of a sudden you'll have something different. So then I started looking a little deeper. Let's get a little closer here, see if I can show this a little bit better. Okay, that's a little bit better. So I got a little closer and yes, things start to stick out. So you see right there, the little, I'm shaky this evening, right? Let's see if I can get this right there. There's a little extra material on the inside curve of that right there. And I thought, well, you know, that's kind of interesting. And if you look right there on the D, it looks like that serif is split. I thought, well, you know, that's an indicator. We'll keep looking. So then we go over here. Now, if you look at this Y, look at the difference between the thickness on this side and the thickness on that side. Well, that's another one of those indicators that says it's a double die. Look at the serif on the bottom of the Y right there. Split. The bottom of the T is split. The bottom of the R is split. You see where I'm headed, folks? The markers are there. Now, is this a true double die? Or is this... what is it? That's my question to the community out there. The markers are there. The splits are there. If you look at this O, you can see right there, you can see a line in the middle of the O. The D, you can see a line in the middle of the D right there. And if you look at that E right there, there's a split on the bottom of the E. The bottom of the E looks a little thinner than the top of the E. Look at the serif on this R. It's got a split in it. Okay, so that's the front of the coin. I thought, well, okay, well, let's go look at the back of the coin. Let's see what the back of this coin looks like. So I started looking. Look at the bottom of that end. Look at the splits on the serifs on the bottom of that end. The split there on the top of the end. The split there. This thing is split all over the place. If you look at the T, on that T, there's a split there. There's a split serif there. Look at the E right there. Split serif. Sorry, I am not steady tonight. Right there on the E, that's split serif. The D doesn't have much of a marking. The S looks pretty good. But do you see where I'm going with this? Why? Look at the E there. That E's got a good split serif on it. Right there. There's going to be people out there that's going to say this is a mechanical doubling. I do not. I'm on the fence with it. You look at this M, the extra material above the M there. No split serifs here, but it's showing extra materials. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say, folks. Let's discuss it. That's why I'm making this video. Let's talk about this coin, because we need to know, the community out there in a whole needs to know what's going on. And if you look right here, there looks like there's some extra material on the inside right there. See that little, like it's almost doubling on that edge right there? What are we dealing with here? What do we have without, without saying, somebody watching this video and going, oh, it's machine doubling? That's not an answer. We need a definitive answer. What are we dealing with? Is it mechanical doubling? Some of it is a good possibility. I don't think all of it's mechanical doubling. I think there may be possibility of some machine doubling, or no, there's another word for it and I can't think of it right now. But this video is going out there so that we can discuss this coin. Because I know there was one that came out earlier in the year and somebody said it was a double die. I believe they did sell it for some fairly decent money. But let's talk about it. Let's discuss this coin. And look, we got something going on in the field right here. See this, like maybe a clash right there? I'm not sure what that is right there. It's not a scratch because I'm looking at it and it doesn't seem to be a scratch. Unless it's something else, but I mean, I don't see any clashing going on here or anything like that. So let's discuss this coin. Let's decide what we have with this 2018D. Let's find out what the response from the pros is. And I will be taking some pictures and posting it on CoinOp for those guys to start a conversation over. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.